promised day is nearing. Yeah, the promised day, ladies and gentlemen. That is what is coming. That is going to be the said climax of the show, where we will find out who is right and who is dead. Yeah, but I mean,
as all history goes.
Yes, this is true. But Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, I would say, we're more than 2/3 of the way through this. We are getting very close to like the end game. We're about to start the final segment of the anime, and I can't wait to see what y'all think of what's going to happen.
How many total episodes is this again?
64.
Okay, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, so after we're done with this, there will be officially 16 episodes left.
Yeah, I was going to say we're already less than 20 away.
Mm-hmm. But we have episode 47 here, Emissary of Darkness. Darkness.
Incriminating me. Wait, what's it say?
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die. Sorry.
The one Metallica.
Song about somebody who stepped on a landmine and lost their limbs and their eyes.
Yep. Oh, boy.
They can't hear either.
Up when you think about it. Yeah, I believe so.
Well, yes. And for those of you interested, the name of that movie is Johnny Get Your Gun.
Actually, it's a song that we're talking about.
No, that's based off of the music video. The music and the song itself is based off the movie Johnny Go Get Your Gun.
See, that I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. Here.
I thought it was just a metal concept they came up with.
After being hit with an artillery shell, lost his eyes, ears, mouth, nose, limbs, but remains conscious and able to reason, rendering him a prisoner in his own body. As he drifts between reality and fantasy. This is actually the for the music video one, the movie clips that they use are from this.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says it up there.
Yeah. Bought the rights to the film in order to keep showing the music video without having to pay additional royalty fees. So they bought the rights to the film, which is awesome. So yeah, glad y'all learned something today.
Yeah.
All right. But you know what else we can learn?
What's going on?
What's going on in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood? This is episode 47, Emissary of Darkness.
It's too soon for you to die. We aren't done with you yet.
Yeah.
There's still so much work we have in store for you.
Yeah. On the release on Patreon, by the time, while y'all are watching this, we're actually really far ahead. I've just started releasing the episodes on Patreon where Pride starts appearing.
Mm-hmm.
And, dude, people are just like, yeah, Pride is like pure nightmare fuel. It's like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
It's basically a kid whose powers are a Lovecraftian entity.
Yes. Yeah, you dig that soil.
Excuse me, is this place called Kanama?
You've got some company.
And there he is.
Edward, I didn't think...
Damn.
That felt good.
Damn.
Oh, you could have at least warned me you were about to slug me.
He can be a real pain in the ass.
Hey! Look, we need to talk. The promised day is tomorrow.
I'll tell you everything. If you want to use me to get your bodies back, you can.
Are you crazy? Maybe you are a living philosopher's stone, but I'm not gonna sacrifice innocent souls. It's our fault we lost our bodies. Granny asked me to give you Mom's final words. Sorry I couldn't keep my promise. But I'm dying first. It's not what I was expecting.
I think Ed was living under the impression that Hohenheim, his dad, was a much more callous man and didn't really have, emotional depth and, felt emotion. And...
to see that he cared about his mom.
Well, I mean, he loved Trisha. He loved her, more than anything. And I think her illness was something that, no one expected that. No one expected her to get sick and die. And for him, I guarantee you, his whole thing about, her death, he felt like I guess maybe that he felt Trisha was resentful in some way towards him, and to hear her final words were of him and about the promise about, him going first before her. And, I guess it just stirred up all the memories for him. And then, of course, I'm not going to say Ed doesn't have the right to feel like his dad's a piece of shit, because, there's a lot of emotional, ties to his father leaving that he attributes to all the bad things that have happened in his life. For instance, their mother dying. If he would have been around and their mother would have died anyway, they probably would not have gone through the effort of trying to bring her back, because they would have still had him. Mm-hmm. Not only that, but he left, and if after their mother died, he still didn't come back. And then, basically, it's just a whole lot of emotional turmoil just tied up. And as a kid, the only thing you can really aim your anger at is the person who's not there.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Ed did. Al, on the other hand, I think Al's a more compassionate person. Thus, he doesn't blame his father, but Al still has a curiosity as to why his dad did what he did. And that's why he asked him about it. Mm-hmm. But anyway. Yeah,
it's hard to think of reasons that you would be okay with as to why one of your parents just up and poofed,
Yeah.
So.
Well, my parents, I still get to spend time with my parents, just like weekends with my dad, weekdays with my mom, and I'm glad that they shared custody and everything. But there was a time where I didn't see my mom for almost 6 months to a year, and she called me every day, basically to make sure I was still good, make sure everything was all right. But I hate to say it, but the older you get, the less interactions you have with family and friends that you've had in the past, because life just overwhelms you sometimes, and the connections that you've built over time, they aren't strong enough to beat the sands of time.
And your friends have stuff going on with their lives too. So
Exactly.
it's like me and Chance and Andrew used to hang out literally every single day, and just today we hung out for just a couple hours before shit got in the way and things fell apart pretty much.
Yeah. That's I'm thankful that I have Chad, me and Chad, we hung out at least 3-4 times a week. Now we hang out once or twice a week, and I'm still happy that I still have that connection with him. But I have friends that I'd love to get back in contact with, but given the lives that they have going on, it's just not possible.
Yeah, next time I'll see Chance will probably be in a month or more.
Man. Anyway, let's get back to this.
And what exactly is that for?
He wants his jacket back.
There's a pretty good chance this is going to be the last battle we ever fight. I want to do it in style.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Are you asking me why I've decided to return to Central? I'm not telling you, kid.
I mean, he is greedy even with his own machinations, I guess. Oh, no.
It's Al!
Oh,
man, you freaked me out there. Nothing bad happened, right?
Get away.
That's actually why I'm here.
Eyes aren't
We need to
glowing.
talk.
Sure. Get away from him! That's not... He's a...
There he is. Shadows.
How pathetic that you share your consciousness with a human. Your soul couldn't be any weaker.
Damn.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, definitely something from a nightmare.
Yeah.
And what about the plan, sir? Aren't you going to proceed to Central?
I don't seem to have much choice. I suppose I'll just have to let Colonel Mustang have the biggest slice of Central Pie. Once they're captured, I'll step in to restore order. They'll take the fall as enemies of the state.
It wouldn't surprise me if that's what the sly old fox is plotting. We may have joined forces to prepare for the promised day, but I'll withhold my trust until it's past.
So was that him actually thinking that, or was that other dude thinking that's what he could be thinking?
They're
Well,
both thinking out loud.
they're both like projecting pretty hard, but I would say Grumman, I'm not going to say has machinations to like just throw everyone to the wolves and it's just him left over. I do think that he has the motive to rebuild the country in a better light. And I hate to say it, but whenever it comes to stuff like that, when worst case scenarios play out, you have to be ruthless.
Just I really liked him so far in the whole, like, I'll let the young ones dive headfirst into danger is the first thing he said that,
Well, I
or
mean,
thought that made me be like,
you gotta think
I don't
though,
like him as much now.
what the hell is he gonna do? I mean,
Yes.
I mean, he's like, he's
It's just the way
he's
he
a leader.
phrased it to himself just
Yeah.
sounded kind of cheap.
Yeah, but I guess the truth is, he's looking at it as basically, he's basically looking at it as brutal as a position as he can be, and he's playing through the scenario in his head. If Armstrong and Mustang jump in head first, like he's thinking they will, then odds are they're both going to be in a very bad position whenever he comes in and basically will have to help restore order as, you know, the new leader, given the fact that he is currently the highest ranking member of the military currently that is not in danger or is dead.
It's pride. My oldest brother, I guess you'd say.
The first one.
Homunculus, you guys should run for cover. What the? You don't waste any time!
Our animal instincts are telling us that we should stay the hell away from that thing.
Barrier's not gonna work against him! I think it's about time I start winning some of these fights for a change.
Oh.
What is he doing?
It created a power outage so there's no shadows.
That's because that's the thing. Remember whenever they were in the tunnels and those guys were like the lone survivors? They're like, get rid of the lights. What are you doing?
Oh.
Yeah, because
For some reason I thought he could just move through pure darkness.
no, because darkness is its own thing. Shadows require light.
He'll be back at it as soon as the lights are on again. Oh, damn it.
So what do we do now?
He kept close to the edge of the shadows from the forest. His actual body's probably just beyond those trees.
His body? So he's not inside the armor?
No.
The slums lights will be on soon enough.
Yeah, about that.
Ooh.
It's always your best bet to let the nocturnal animals handle fighting in the dark.
And he is part lion. Gluttony.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's one way to get some fiber in your diet.
He used Gluttony's sense of smell to follow our scent.
I also smelled someone I never smelled before. And they smell tasty.
It's all you. Go for it. Oh,
No.
He's a homunculus, by the way.
My animal instincts are calling me an idiot for listening to you.
Beware of his mouth.
Why, Mr. Gorilla?
Switch with me. I can detect the presence of a homunculus when I'm the one in control. I was the one who warned us about pride, right?
We're time to eat you.
Nah.
Wow, nicely done. I'm glad that you and I are on the same team.
Thanks. Ling? That's right. It's coming this way.
Real bad.
What's coming this way?
I've felt this presence before.
Will you freaks tell me what the hell you're talking about?
What
Damn.
the hell is that?
Woo!
Stay down, kid.
Fun! And she's got an upgrade.
Nice.
That's pretty badass.
That's awesome.
I was wondering when you'd find me. Lon Fun.
Aw.
Yeah. I know. But don't worry. Don't worry.
That was a kick-ass episode.
God, I want to get straight into the next one. So I guess that's what we'll do. So, hey, I guess it just goes to show you, you know, you never know when you have the advantage until you try everything. And Ed was just like, wait a minute. He cast shadows, right? What if he can't... Blackout! Then basically just blackened everything. That's how it goes. But, alright. So, that's going to do it for this episode. This was episode 47, Emissary of Darkness. And I guess we're going to hop right into the next episode, so we'll see y'all there. Till then, I'm Nate.
I'm Kate.
I am Nick.
And that's Kalai.
This is Kalai.
And we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace.